In this video, you'll see how to make the roses for your origami bonsai tree. Start off with a piece of tissue foil with 8 by 8 folds in it to create 64 squares. And that is done something like this. If this is a little too fast for you, you can go to YouTube and type in Kawasaki Rose Revisited to find the slower version of the video. You'll also notice that when you're folding the tissue foil, it's going to be a little more rigid than typical paper, so you'll have to be a little more careful not to crimp the foil when you're making folds. You also want to use the tip of your finger instead of your nail to create the creases so that you don't end up cracking. So once your 64 squares are done, fold in the corners and do the same for each of the other 4 corners. Once that's done, do a mountain fold across the diagonal. And across the other diagonal. And you come up with something looking like this. So now you want to create the center folds. You fold the edge over to the tip of the corner you just folded in. And do that for all 4 sides. So now you've got some pre-creases to do. Across a short crease across this line here. Take a corner, fold it over to the center, and then just crease this portion here. In this case, I've used my thumbnail because it's an important crease that you're going to need well creased later on. So you've got 4 more little corner creases to do right here. Just creasing the corner. And do all 4. So you come up with something looking like this. So mountain fold, but don't crease. And a valley fold over. And then you want to fold the tip over like this. So this will create the center of your rose. And flip it over and do the same by reverse folding it. Okay, then unfold your model. And pinch each of the diagonal folds around the square that was created in the center. So now that the diagonals are all creased nicely, you want to take each diagonal and fold it over to the first crease. So start with just the bottom part, working your way around. With regular paper, you can probably fold the whole thing down. With the tissue foil, you want to do it a little bit at a time. And gradually work the rest of the diagonals down into place. Place it down on the table, and then work it in carefully so that the center square works its way down to the surface of the table. This can be a little tricky using tissue foil. It tends to crimp a little bit, so try your best to work the crimps out as you're going along. So now you want to work out any crimping that has occurred underneath to bring the center to a nice tight close like that. So now from the rose base you have here, we're going to start folding the leaves. So from the first crease, push out right here, and reverse fold that crease, and reverse fold across this crease here. And do that for all four corners. So once you have all four corners reverse folded, you come up with something looking like this. So the next part's a little tricky. This is the corner fold you just created a few moments ago. You want to take this and fold it over to the fold across the valley. This is quite tricky with tissue foil, not so difficult with regular paper. And fold this corner around. and then do the same for all four corners. And that's it. One last step is to fold the bottom together, and then after that it's curling the petals and creating the artistic look of your rose. So the final touch up ends up with a rose looking like this. You want to create 3 of these. This particular one is the 8-inch model. You want to create a 6-inch and a 10-inch model.